If you have memorable moments here in your stint in the Philippines, can you name some?
First of all, I would like to name each and every opportunity to talk with His Excellency President Duterte. I was privileged to communicate with him, so I paid a few courtesy call on His Excellency President Duterte, and I have always felt his sincere interest, his indispensable support and help. I am very, very grateful to His Excellency President Duterte for that. And of course, I'm also very grateful to many other Filipinos, members of the cabinet, parliamentarians, business people, journalists, artists, many ordinary people, especially in the provinces. So I try to travel around your country as much as possible, and I met always very friendly, warm people. So it was always very pleasant for me to communicate with them. And I would like also to emphasize that I have never met anyone in your country who showed his or her negative feelings, negative sentiments towards my country. Unfortunately, most of Filipinos don't know a lot about Russia, but they don't have negative sentiments, despite many decades of, American propaganda.
Bad movies.
Yeah, despite all terrible Hollywood movies, which portray all Russian people as very, very bad guys, diplomatically speaking.
Yeah.
But in my view, it means that Filipinos are open-minded people. They can get and digest new information, and they are able and courageous to change their minds in case of necessity, if they consider it necessary. It's a great achievement. It's a great quality, and I'm very, very, from the bottom of my heart, I'm very grateful to all Filipinos for that. And it seems to me, so I'm happy to say that now many Filipinos, they consider Russia as their friend, their partner, not enemy, but as their friend and partner. It's a great achievement because now, because we managed to substantially increase at the level of mutual understanding and mutual confidence. Because this is an essential precondition for any projects of cooperation. If you don't trust each other, so you won't be able to do anything together.
Yeah, that's correct.
So we managed to create this essential precondition. We increase the level of mutual understanding and confidence. Now we're ready to move forward in the vital interest of many generations to come. I strongly believe that Russians and Filipinos can and deserve to be reliable partners and close friends.
How would you describe the level of the bilateral relations between our governments, our two countries, in terms of economic and defense ties? Let's discuss first the economic ties. How would you describe our economic relations?
Thank you for your question. First of all, I would like to emphasize that politically, the level of our bilateral ties is now unprecedentedly high. So it's at the highest level in the history of our bilateral relations. Thanks to, first of all, our two presidents, His Excellency President Putin and His Excellency President Duterte. And this uniquely high political level, of course, requires from all of us dedication and a lot of efforts in order to substantially promote our bilateral cooperation in many other fields, including the sphere of defense and security, trade and investment, culture, education and public health, and so on and so forth.
So when you say that you're going to produce the vaccines here, there are Russian investors who want to put up plants here, pharmaceutical plants here.
Yes. So Russian investors and Russian technologies can come to the Philippines. And of course, we need a reliable business partner here in the Philippines to combine the efforts and to put up manufacturing of Russian vaccine here. So, but everything should be done step by step and in full compliance with all relevant Philippine domestic procedures. So the first step should be joint clinical trials on the final phase 3. We fully understand that some people can have doubts regarding the safety and efficiency of the Russian vaccine. And we believe that the best way to get rid of these doubts is to conduct joint clinical trials. So now we are closely working with your Department of Science and Technology. So we have really good business contacts. So the Department of Science and Technologies told us about their readiness to provide 1,000 Philippine volunteers for joint clinical trials here in the Philippines. Now we are waiting for a positive assessment from the Department of Science and Technology about Russian papers on the results of clinical trials phase 1 and phase 2 in Russia. If the assessment is positive, we hope so, it will be positive, so it will pave the way for launching joint clinical trials on the final phase 3. And of course there are some other domestic procedures which also should be implemented. Procedures of the Department of Health and your Food and Drug Administration. Of course, I'm saying again, everything should be done in accordance with your domestic procedures. But we believe that all procedures should be implemented as quickly as possible. Brilliant Russian scientists invented 3 vaccines. Sputnik-V is the first one. Now we have 3 vaccines. And we want to have as many vaccines as possible, because each and every vaccine can be more efficient under certain circumstances and less efficient under different conditions, other conditions. So it depends. That's why every vaccine should undergo through clinical trials.
Sir, follow-up question on the name of the Sputnik-V. Because for us Filipinos, we know that it's a satellite, Russian satellite, that we knew that could be Sputnik. And
Sputnik is the Russian name of satellite.
Yeah.
It's the Russian word for satellite, for
Yeah.
English satellite.
Yes, and then when this vaccine came out, it's gonna be Sputnik-V, and then we were wondering why.
You know, Sputnik is the official name of the first space satellite,
Russia.
which was created in the former Soviet Union, in Russia.
So we're wondering why the vaccine is named Sputnik-V.
What's the significance of using?
Because it's the same, it's in our view, so it's a similar breakthrough
Oh,
in the universal science. Not only, and this is a breakthrough not only for Russian scientists,
yeah.
so it's a universal breakthrough.
Oh.
And by the way, so that's why we speak in favor of combining efforts in terms of vaccine. It shouldn't be a field for competition, especially unfair competition. It should be a reason for combining efforts, because COVID-19 is our common enemy,
Yes.
and it can be defeated only provided that we combine our efforts.
Ask.
Say a farewell message to the Filipino people. You have something to say?
So I am kindly asking you, as journalists, please explain all Filipinos that real Russia, real Russian people have nothing to do with Hollywood movies. That Russian people, they are like Filipinos. And as I have already emphasized, Russians and Filipinos deserve to be reliable partners and close friends. That's my ambassadorial message. And all of us should do our best in order that this dream comes true as soon as possible. It's high time to build new bridges of friendship and partnership between our two nations.